before Zeus ruled Olympus, before the gods existed, before the world had any order at all. There was a Titan who held absolute power over everything. His name was Cronus. He had betrayed his own father to take the throne. He had swallowed oceans of blood to keep it, and every single night he lay awake in terror. Not of his enemies, not of any army, but of a prophecy, a single sentence spoken by the fates that he could not silence no matter what he did. That one day, his own child would destroy him, exactly the way he had destroyed his father before him. To understand what Cronus was, you need to understand what the world was before him. In the beginning, there was only chaos. From chaos came the Titans, ancient beings of impossible power who ruled the earth before gods or humans ever existed. The Titans were not kind. They were not wise. They were simply powerful. And in that world, power was the only law that mattered. Cronus was the youngest of the Titans. The most cunning, the most ruthless, and the most afraid. His father was Uranus, the primordial being of the sky, a tyrant who feared his own children so deeply that he imprisoned them inside the earth itself the moment they were born. His mother, Gaia, the earth herself, could not bear the suffering of her imprisoned children any longer. She came to Cronus. She gave him a weapon, a great adamantine sickle forged from the earth itself, and she asked him to do what no child had ever done before, to rise against his own father. Cronus did not hesitate. He ambushed Uranus in the darkness. He castrated his own father with the sickle and cast him into the void. The sky god fell, and Cronus took everything: the throne, the power, the world, all of it his. But as Uranus fell, he cursed his son with his last breath. He told Cronus what the fates had already decided, that just as Cronus had overthrown his own father, his own child would one day overthrow him. The prophecy landed in Cronus like a blade. He had just proven it was possible. He had just shown the world that a son could destroy a father. And he could not unknow that, could not unfeel it. The throne that had felt like victory one moment felt like a target the next. And so Cronus made a decision. If no child of his ever grew up, the prophecy could never come true. He married his sister, Rhea, herself a Titan of immense power, and when their first child was born, Cronus took it from Rhea's arms. She screamed, she begged, she pleaded with everything she had. Cronus looked down at his own newborn child and swallowed it whole. Then the second child, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth. 5 gods swallowed alive, 5 divine beings imprisoned inside their own father's body in cold darkness. Hestia, the virgin goddess of the hearth and the home. Demeter, the goddess of the harvest and agriculture. Hera, the goddess of marriage, women, childbirth, and family. Hades, the god of the underworld, the dead, and hidden wealth. Poseidon, the god of the sea, earthquakes, storms, and horses. Each one taken from Rhea's arms the moment they drew their first breath. Each one condemned before they ever got to live. And Cronus slept a little easier each time. The prophecy could not come true if there was no child left to fulfill it, or so he believed. Rhea had been watching, and Rhea had been planning. When her 6th child was born, she made a decision that would change the entire world. She wrapped a large stone in swaddling cloth, the cloth a newborn would be wrapped in, and presented it to Cronus. He took it without looking. He swallowed it whole. And somewhere far away on the island of Crete, hidden in a cave deep in the mountains, Rhea's sixth child took his first breath. His name was Zeus. And he was already the most dangerous thing in the world, because nobody knew he existed. Zeus grew up in secret, hidden from his father, raised by nymphs in the caves of Crete, fed on honey and goat's milk, protected by warriors called the Coretes, who clashed their shields together whenever the infant cried so Cronus would not hear him. Every day he grew stronger. Every day the prophecy Cronus had spent decades trying to prevent crept closer to fulfillment. Zeus did not grow up soft. He grew up knowing exactly what had been done to his brothers and sisters, knowing exactly what his father was, and knowing exactly what he had to do. When Zeus was grown, he sought out the Titan Metis, the goddess of wisdom and cunning. Together, they devised a plan. Metis prepared a powerful emetic, a potion that would force Cronus to vomit up everything he had swallowed. Zeus disguised himself and presented himself to Cronus as a cupbearer, a servant bringing wine. Cronus drank. He did not recognize his own son standing before him. He did not feel the prophecy closing around him like a hand. And then, everything he had swallowed came back. One by one, they emerged. Poseidon, Hades, Hera, Demeter, Hestia, Zeus looked at his brothers and sisters emerging into the light for the first time, and the war that the prophecy had promised, the war that Cronus had spent his entire reign trying to prevent, began. The Titanomachy, the war between the Titans and the Olympian gods. It lasted 10 years, 10 years of battles that shook the earth and cracked the sky. Zeus freed the Cyclopes from their own imprisonment, and they gave him his ultimate weapon, the thunderbolt. He freed the Hecatonchires, the 100-handed giants who hurled 300 boulders at the Titans simultaneously. The earth shook. The seas boiled. The sky itself tore open. And one by one the Titans fell. Cronus and his allies were defeated, bound in chains, cast into Tartarus, the deepest, darkest pit in all of existence. The prison beneath the prison, beneath the world. The same darkness he had condemned his own children to, now his forever. Zeus took the throne of the universe. The prophecy was fulfilled exactly as the fates had spoken it. This is Greek mythology. And there are 100 more stories just like this, stories of gods and creatures.